morning, everybody. This is Mike with Big Air Photo and Film. Hey, this morning I'm going to kind of go over maybe 3 different ways that my photography helps me with my PTSD and everyday living, and just kind of keeping me on track. All right, everyone. It's actually a good day for therapy today, and I will talk to everyone soon. All right, everybody. All right, peace out. Hey everyone, and hey, welcome to my home, and thanks for joining me this morning. We got rained out there at the end, but I kind of thought I would just kind of give you a little summary of what I'm doing here. Okay, what I'm doing here is that I'm showing that 3 different ways that photography can help with my PTSD, and I put 3 together here, and I just kind of want to in my own words, I guess, what it does for me. And number 1, I guess the first thing for me is that it's the camera itself. People don't always think about that, but it's kind of the beginning of my grounding technique for myself. There's something very tangible. I personally use a Fuji X-T3. I love it because not only is it a kick-ass camera, it's got, it's very tangible. It's kind of a retro style. It's got, big dials, knobs. And for me, that's great for my, I don't know, kind of like people use a worry stone or the spinners and things like that. It's kind of grounding for me in that perspective that, it gives me something to do. I mean, my first thing I do is I grab my camera, I'll zero everything out, and I just kind of, get a feeling for it, just kind of attach myself to the camera, to maybe hopefully capture the moment or, use it as a tool to maybe express, a situation that I might want to have something to say, and I don't know another way to, say it, but then through just, taking a picture, because I'm not always super great at articulating in words, but I think that photography has helped me bridge that gap as far as, using more visual imagery. And for me, too, as well, it kind of keeps me, able to monitor my own personal, growth and stuff with my PTSD, as well as my photography as well. So that's number 1. Number 1 is my camera. It's my grounding technique. It's my tool to create what I feel and what I, and gives me the ability to convey maybe, something I might be feeling inside, or just, convey something of something of great beauty and maybe a dramatic moment. But yeah, this is number 1. And here you go, everybody. And let me take you to number 2. Hey, before I let you guys know, I took a kind of a cool time lapse this morning. We got some little thunder and lightning, so I'm going to put it here at the end. Please check it out there. And hey, everyone, please subscribe, and please just continue to follow, and please support. Please support all veteran artists if you I really do appreciate it, and I really appreciate all the support that I get locally from everyone here, because it really does make a big, huge difference, and it really does help. If nothing else, it helps me. It helps me move forward in my own life. So I'm very grateful for that. All right, everyone, I've been talking long enough. All right, here's number 2. All right, boom. All right, everybody, number 2. All right, number 2 is the actual going out and taking the shot, taking the capture, getting out there. For me, this is a big one. It's about me making commitments to myself and holding myself to them. So it's been really great to just say, hey, I'm going to get thrown out for and actually do it. And, it does empower me a bit, I'm not going to lie. And here's another great thing is that, when you're out taking a capture too, you're present to the moment. You're mindful, I guess. You mindful awareness. So I enjoy that moment of just where, if my whole other day is just hectic and crazy, I know just for these few moments I know I'm connected to where I'm at, and I'm where I'm supposed to be for that one moment. I truly believe that. That's what the shooting part is for me. It's I'm not going to say it's a spiritual moment or whatever, but it can be. It can be a very powerful moment. It can be a game changer in my therapy. It can change the way I think about my day just in 2 seconds. I think that the nice thing about going out and shooting is that it's just by that act alone, it's kind of changing the way I think about things, and that's changing the way I feel about things. So, kind of goes back to that cognitive Albert Ellis, theory that change the way you think to change the way you feel. But I think it really does. I think that has a lot to do with my mood and my mind. Just when I'm out shooting, I'm in the zone. I feel like I'm connected to that moment. That gives me a lot of peace, and it also gives me a sense of place. It's like I feel like that, I'm where I'm supposed to be for once, and what I'm doing is I'm supposed to be doing that. So for me, it's been pretty empowering, and it's really given me a lot of insight into my therapy as well, because a lot of times I can look back at some of the images and say, I wasn't doing very well at that moment. And I can kind of see it in these pictures. I can see these patterns. A lot of times I can look through, and I can see these little, little things building up. So it gives me a chance to look back, maybe look at those, see, hey, that might have been a stuck point, and then maybe address it, or maybe look at it, or maybe revisit it some other time. But it kind of gives me that other awareness, like a secondary set of eyes to how I'm doing and things like that. So that's been really wonderful. So that has been a huge thing. Like I said, you're out in nature, exercising, and I try to always get that little adventure going, hopefully set something up cool, so I get a little exercise out of the deal, and hopefully it's entertaining as well. All right, everybody, here comes number 3, all right? Hey everyone, that brings us to number 3. Number 3 to me is, it's the social end of it all, is the aspect of interacting with other people. I really enjoyed this aspect of, my photographies, because it gave me a chance to kind of interact at my terms, kind of, with Instagram, Facebook, whatever the media platform may be at the time. It's given me a chance to kind of show my work too, and I feel like it's kind of given me a voice as well. It kind of, a lot of times what I'm feeling and stuff like that comes across in my images, and it's been great on the social media aspect, and social media has been great. It's given me a chance to meet a lot of awesome other photographers, both veterans and non-veterans. It's such a great sense of community, and I would have never had that if I didn't gravitate towards photography as a form of therapy. And it's been really great too, as far as being able to meet all these different people, to get involved with other veterans organizations that have components similar to helping veterans, to PTSD, and to helping veterans move forward. So it's been great. It's like hooked me up with a whole network of people and friends that I never knew that I had, or never thought that I would ever have. Photography's been great. It's given me a chance to show my work, locally and throughout the world for the most part. I have permanent displays, which have been awesome, and I've sold a bunch of prints. So it's so amazing. I would have never thought I'd be able to do that at all. I honestly thought that I'd be stuck in one of the VA programs probably for indefinite amount of times, because I see a lot of those guys that did when I was going through the programs. They end up going one program to the next, and next thing you know, it's 30 years. For me, I think a lot of it was just having to empower myself, saying that enough's enough, and I don't know what brought me to photography, but whatever it did, and it just opened my world up, and giving me opportunities where I had none, and giving me hope where I didn't think I had any. But I guess that's mushy enough. But you guys understand the point that it did give me such a big, huge social opening in my life, where like I said before, I didn't think I was going to have one at all. So awesomeness. And hey everyone, I hope everyone's doing well, and I hope that somebody watching this will kind of see that maybe this is something that they could try, or maybe it's not photography, maybe it's painting, maybe it's some other kind of art. I just know that the art part works. I don't know if it just makes me think differently when I'm doing it. So maybe back to that, change the way you think to change the way you feel. But whatever it is, it just seems to work. All right, everyone. I hope that everyone's doing well. I hope that this gives you a little insight to who I am and why I do what I do. But I really do appreciate it, everyone, and I do appreciate all the opportunities. And I want to do a big shout out to Warrior Sailing. Right on, you guys. They kick butt, everybody. They are an organization that works with disabled veterans as well as veterans with PTSD. They work, they do adaptations for boats to make people, be able to get access to sailing. I mean, that a lot of people didn't probably think they would have access to that, but they made all these accommodations and they made it accessible for everyone. And they do a lot of competition. It's pretty cool. All right, everyone, have a great night, and I will talk to everyone soon. Hope everyone's doing well. All right, everybody, peace out.